Hi gang, this is Mike G from Mr GTV, and today, how well are you doing? How well are you doing? What's going well for you and how well do you feel? Did you wake up this morning and go, good God morning? Or did you say good morning God? And when you say good morning God, not being blasphemous, you're saying good morning to yourself. So a new day, you've woke up, miracle. You didn't croak in the night, as many do, with no plan to go. Some people know they're on the last few breaths. Some people don't. So each morning when you wake up, wow, another day to experience. How well are you doing as the witness? How well are you doing as the experiencer? Understanding, maybe even if you're understanding it for the first time because you never heard this before, that you are the experiencer, receiving sensory input through your five senses: touch, taste, sight, sound and smell, and then using the supercomputer called your brain to process that. Basically just electrical input, which you convert, unpack, decode into what you perceive as your now reality. I'll say that again. That in every moment of the day, as you experience things as the experiencer, there you are in your reality, in your world, watching me with a cup of tea or not, in your kitchen, in your bedroom, in your chair, in your workplace, or in my case driving the car, hands-free, talking to you. And I'm seeing this road in front of me, I'm feeling the steering wheel and this gear stick. Well, how am I seeing it and how am I feeling it? Well, my body has a nervous system, and I have five senses, and these senses are taking in sensory input. I'm smelling things, I'm tasting things, I'm hearing things, I'm touching things, I'm seeing things, I'm feeling things, which is all being interpreted by my subconscious mind, which has already made decisions in the past, because I've been taught, conditioned, indoctrinated into knowing what everything is. My parents said, that's a car, that's your dad, that's your mum, that's a cat, there's your milk, that's blue, that's black, that's red, that's your grandma. This is a bus. You see these things and you don't know what they are, and you're told what they are, so you're told what the world is and you have a memory of that, and you're only told what's there, what they can see. There's lots of other things there, but they can't see it, so they can't describe it, so you don't see it. You only know what you've been told, and you only see what you've been told. You only experience what you've been told. Well, there's a lot more than just the physical world and your five physical senses. You've got spiritual gifts, you've got extra senses, extrasensory perception, ESP. But your parents probably haven't got that, or didn't know about that, or didn't think it was appropriate to talk about that. Probably thought I was a bit weird. Maybe you think it's a bit weird. Trust me, it's not weird, it's who you were. You've got animal instincts. Animals have got ESP. They sense vibration. They understand magnetism. That's how homing pigeons go home. That's how bats fly at night. Without using their sight, they have radars, and so do you. At the moment, probably your bullshit radar is working quite hard at the moment with what you're being told on TV. But we have all these extra senses that are considered woo-woo, weird, occult, which is just hidden. You're told it's wrong to communicate with things you can't see. It's quite natural. You watch your dog and cat looking into thin air as you see it, but they can see something different. They react to things that you can't see because they can see them. They don't judge. We judge. We've been told to judge. We've been told to dismiss. We've been told from school, stop daydreaming, sit up straight, pay attention. So we never learn to engage our right brain, our spatial, creative, meditative brain. We're always in logic, left brain, male brain. Nothing to do with man or woman. Male brain, yang brain. And embracing your femininity, man or woman, embracing your spirituality, which isn't anything to do with religion, it's to do with your extra senses that you're not encouraged to explore, we miss so much. And if you were to engage these extra senses, you would live a wonderful life. I wouldn't have to ask you how well you're doing. You'd know, because your intuition would tell you what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. Do this, yes or no. Is this on your path, or does this take you off your path? You would be finely tuned, highly intuitive, and far more successful. You'd live longer, you'd be healthier, you'd be happier, you'd be sexier. You'd be holistic, using everything that you were given. Left brain, right brain, the synergy between the two, male, female. There'd be no issues of sexuality or binary or all that sort of stuff, because we are all everything. We are all everything. And when you're all everything, you can enjoy everything. So this is why I say you are God. Good morning, God, is good morning to yourself, and not your limited self, just your 5 sensory physical self with your judgments and your limitations. I'm talking about your fully creative, multitasking, bilocating, 5 sensory and extrasensory God self, because you have clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, precognition. You can experience prophecy. You are a radiator and a transmitter of physical energy, mental energy, emotional energy. You're amazing. You're massively gifted, but you've never been told it. I'm telling you it now. And when you want to explore that, we need a chat, because I'm here for that and I teach that. And I'm on a journey as well. I don't know everything, but I probably know far more than most, and I'm prepared to discuss it. And I'm more than prepared to explore it. I just feel that if the world was prepared to empower the population, instead of going through what I would call another dark age, where there's all this war and conflict and division, which puts us into fear. Fear holds everybody back from experiencing the power. I'll say that again. Fear holds everybody back from experiencing the power, which is why the media machine, owned by the government who are trying to govern your mentality and winning in a lot of people's cases through mandates and legislation, more now than ever in peacetime, and we might not have peacetime for long the way the world's going. But my opinion is that you've got to unplug from that matrix of control, and you've got to embrace your God self. You've got to explore your extra senses, and then you will have a magnificent, unlimited, powerful, exciting life, because that's your birthright, but you've never been told it, because the government have hidden that from you through left-brained indoctrination and by changing history, basically, so you don't know your origins, and you're given false religions and weak, powerless lifestyles that don't allow you to grow and expand into the magnificent flower that you are. If you keep a flower in the dark, it withers and dies. If you don't feed it good food, it withers and dies. And if you've got a shit gardener, you get a shit garden. You've got to be your own best gardener. You've got to water the seeds, and you've got to prune the weeds in your own life for yourself, because nobody else is going to do it. And as I say, if you want to chat, I'm here for that. Be powerful, enjoy your mind, realise that you are God. God is an anagram, it's G-O-D, God, the grand organising designer. And you've been told that God and the devil are something separate from you. No, 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 no. Very much here, present in your body. God is basically good with the no removed. Good is G-O-O-D. God is G-1-O-D. And the devil is evil with an extra D. Devil, evil. And the world is full of evil. And if you've ever listened to me before, you'll realise that I'm into words, etymology, the root of language, and anagrams. Because it's all mathematical and it's all hidden. And it's hidden because they don't want you to understand. And the fact that it's hidden is evil. And evil as an anagram is the word veil with the letters rearranged. Evil, E-V-I-L, and veil is V-E-I-L. Evil is a veil which is being pulled over your eyes and the eyes of society, the world, to take your power from you. Remove the veil, get away from evil, assimilate your God self, which is your true avatar, and then you can enjoy this magnificent world, because you're only a decision away from enjoying a wonderful life as the experiencer. And if you attach to the shit, you'll feel shit. When you remove the veil and shift, that's where the power is. Be powerful, enjoy your mind. And if you want to talk to me about anything I've discussed, particularly this occult training, psychic development, personal growth, spiritual growth, then contact me on any of the contact details where you're viewing this presentation. Have a wonderful, powerful day. Take care.